You have lived many lives. You have been light and dark. You have been brave and weak. You have been the best friend and the worst enemy. You have received so much pain, and you have given so much pain. You have been true, and you have been a liar. You have been and experienced everything in this low density world. And that is why you can see the change, and you can see the shadow. And you can see through the veil. Because you've been it all. You've experienced it all. You followed the light. And yes, there's been lives where you have turned away from the light and you have become the dark. And I know how hard it is to truly look at yourself and feel all of that. Many of us that live on the edge of society, this broken, crumbling matrix of reruns and old programs, are still scared to feel it all. But you can't stand in the shallows anymore. The energies are here to support you, and they will keep pushing you. And believe me, they will keep pushing you until you dive in and you face it. And you think, well, I've got nothing to face. That's what I thought. I've spent hours with the earth, connecting with the earth. I am earth. No. Most of us have a hidden self, locked away, buried deep, so deep. We don't want to face that. We'll face, we'll face this as long as we don't have to face that. Because that means I'm bad, that I'm a bad person, that I can't evolve. I don't deserve to be here. I don't deserve to see these things that I see. Because I've been that, and I've done that. You might even not remember what that is, but it's there. Covered, buried, maybe many, 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 many lives back. But it's there. And we've got to face it. Because you know what? That is you. That is your power. That is where you buried your power. It is. And until you look at it in the face, you cannot get all of your power back. And we haven't been able to do this on our own. But the earth is evolving. The energies that are coming in are from the cosmos. They're from higher dimensions. I'm not going to say what they are, because you have your truth and your path, and if I tell you what I think, then you don't come to that realization yourself. Like, it's a process, and there are things now that I listen to even 6 months ago where I thought, bloody hell, they're off their trolley. Like, no, I'm not even gonna go there. And now, I've surpassed that now. The things that I've seen and been shown and know, yeah. But that's for me, that resonates with me. So the message is, you have to feel your pain. You have to release, transmute, integrate all of you, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Maybe I should call this video that. So back to you, that part that is still hiding. And yes, you've done a lot of work. Most of us have, lots of healing, lots of sound energy baths. Love that. Raising our frequency, raising our vibration, walks through nature. And all of that work is needed, and it brings you to the edge of the cliff. That's what I like to call it. It brings you to the edge of the cliff where you're ready. You are ready to face this. And once you've faced it, and once you've screamed and had your rage and your anger, and you have a right to do that, don't repress it. You have to feel it. Pain, rage, shame. All those feelings you're told not to feel. You tell yourself not to feel. The ugly feelings. The ones that will show you, or you think will show, you're weak. You're unevolved. You're nothing. Those hold your power. The irony. You are evolving to feel these emotions means you are evolving. You don't have to look a certain way, or be a certain way, or talk a certain way to change and evolve into you. Embody you, who you are, why you're here. Because when you do that, suddenly you start remembering why you're here. Your energy points start opening up. And then you think, oh, I didn't think I could do that. Because of all those conditions, all those programs, all those stories that you've been told or you've told yourself. You can be angry, depressed, sad. You can lose your shit. You can wear old clothes. You can cry, sob, lose the plot. But you're still raising your vibration. But you have to feel it. You have to acknowledge it. And some of us are so conditioned, so repressed, so scared, shitless to be seen. We do anything to hide that part that is utterly our truest self, our essence. It is the seed of your power. And until you allow yourself to integrate and welcome it, there will always be a distortion in your field. The glitch, the flicker, the not quite clear self. And don't we do everything to numb that part of ourselves? To stay detached from it? Maybe you don't, but I know I have. It's where all our addictions come from, all our obsessions. All those things we use to distract ourselves. Self-sabotage. Don't we love doing that to ourselves? It all keeps us from feeling that which is at our core. But the energies are now so strong. They're flooding in to the earth. Anything that is heavy and dense is being pushed up. I've written here from the murky depths, and there are some murky depths. They're being pushed up. So, yes, it's showing us the lies and the corruption of the systems that we have in place in our governing bodies in our world. But it's not just about that. It's about us too. It's revealing all of that in us. So you can't push it down anymore. It's just gonna keep coming back. until you face it. And the more you resist, the more painful it becomes. And you will feel, if you're already not, like you're going crazy, like you're losing your mind because you cannot put yourself in a box anymore. It's just coming out. You know, when you're trying to squish like a big cuddly toy into a small box and the arm starts coming out and you're pushing that down and then the leg comes out and you're like, get in the box. And you can't, because you don't fit in the box anymore. You have evolved. And yeah, that box is too small for you. You need to come out of that box. You don't need a box. You are not these old identities anymore. They did serve a purpose. They did protect you for a time, but then they became like a snare, like a trap. And you just become like a portion of yourself, like a battery that's drained to like 10%. So I want to leave you with this, because I've gone on, and I could go on and on with this, because this has been huge in my life this year. But I'd say April, like everything has come to a head. And I believe that there's lots of things going on astrologically as well, like with the planets. Pluto, which is our slow moving large planet that uncovers the murky depths, is rolling into alignment. And he's pushing all these things. So I'm sure that, you know, I'm not really versed in all of that, but there's lots of things that are coming together for our highest good. So I wanted to leave you with, you are loved because you have been created from the divine source, God, light, whatever resonates with you. You are not your behaviors. You are love. You are. You can still say shit, you're still love. You are divine. You are from and of the stars, the planet, the earth. You have no idea how much you are loved. When you release and become, or start to become, who you are and evolve and let go of those old stories of who you think you are, or who you think you should be, or what you think you should be doing. You are alive in the most incredible time. You are love. You are grace. You are of the stars. Yeah, I've put, regardless of your behaviors, this is the truth. Your pain is your path to ascension, whatever you think ascension is. But I like to think of it as coming back home, coming back to who you are, being connected. You know, one of the stories that I have, which is deep, and I'm pretty sure it's from lots of different lives of trauma. I hate people. I can't be around them. I'd rather be sitting in a tree, sitting on a rock. It's not true. It's not true. But it is a program. For whatever reason. But it's not true. We're all connected. We're all love. We're all the same. We all fit. We all fit together. And this is what we've got to face now. Because this earth is ascending as well. She is receiving light, new light codes, activations, and things that she has never received before. And that is what's happening to us too. And it's amazing. It's amazing. And it's beautiful. And I can't wait for more people to realize this, that there's a new way of being. Of evolving, of creating. That will be the next stage. Awareness, and then creating this new beautiful way of being with each other. With the plants, with the animals, with our food, in communities, how we are with money. Just so many things that have been stopped. And it's not just us that's done this. Yes, we have got programs and conditions and stuff like that, but there are, unfortunately, entities on this earth that are not connected to their heart. They don't actually have a heart center. And so their power is no more. What we see around us now is the final crumblings away of an old chapter, clinging on to the inevitable disintegration of their hold on this earth. And I hold no judgment. What will be for them. But for us, it's time to let go. And return home. I hope that this video has not bored you to tears. It has gone on a long time, but it will probably be one of my longest videos. I'll talk more soon. I have lots of exciting different things that I want to bring to you, but I think that's enough for now. So much love. Enjoy your evening. And yeah, stay in your heart space.